What is going on, everybody? It's Larry back with you. It's been a minute since I've been on here and taking some time away. Did a little vacation, did a little retreat, but I'm back and I have a few products that have been piling up that I want to make sure I bring to you guys and share that people were nice enough to send out. We will get into all of them right now. So first up is this gimbal stabilizer for your phone. This is the iSteady V2 from Hohem, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's an AI smartphone gimbal. So we'll try to figure out what that means when we open it up. But this particular product here on the back is saying it's got AI vision. It's got an AI vision sensor. It's got some kind of like camera up here. So if that's the AI vision, we'll see what that is. It's got an LED video light built in, something called moment mode. It's got the gesture control, so you don't have to actually, you can just give it some hand gestures and it'll record or do whatever. Emergency power bank, so you can charge your phone off of it. 3-axis stabilization, like we said. It's got a quick roll switch, which I believe is like if you're gonna record a portrait or landscape. Ultra light foldable design. So in the package, we're gonna get the actual gimbal, a mini tripod for the bottom so you can do some selfie stuff, charging cable, a pouch for storage, a wrist strap, and then of course our quick start guide that we probably won't read unless we get stumped. Make the moment and enjoy it is what they're telling you here. So it has its own app. This is just a quick start guide. Unfold the gimbal, mount the phone, booting up Bluetooth connection, activation. Here is the gestures. We have, this means smart tracking. This means stop smart tracking. Switch to landscape mode and switch to portrait mode. Okay, so let's see what we got. What else here? Packaging is pretty legit. Here is the carrying pouch. Not 100% sure I will use that. We have our instructions, our wrist strap. That's it for that. Then here is our USB Type-C to USB Type-A charging cable. Oh, okay. And then the USB Type-A is actually an adapter. So it's a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cord with a USB Type-C adapter, which I appreciate because there's some people that haven't moved on to USB Type-C, so they give you that option. Here is your mini tripod for the bottom. I like how flat that is. Got some rubber bumpers on the side. It's definitely plastic. Got a little 1/4-20 on it, but it is what it is. And then we have the product itself, the iSteady V2. I like how it locks. It's like nice and locked into place. It's not gonna flop around if you have it in your bag or whatever. So let's see, how do we unlock this? Don't tell me I gotta get into the, it's got a little ball detent on this little thing in the back here. And then that's what it just sort of presses into. Let's see if we got any juice on this bad boy. So you can see right here, I'll show you this little camera over here. So this is the AI, I guess, thing here. That, I don't know, I thought that was the light there, but I'm not sure if that is or not. Let's see what we got here. We got some juice, I don't know. If not, we'll plug it in for a little bit while we move on and we'll come back to it. So on here we have a photo and video button, your power, and then it's also your portrait to landscape button. And then you have the joystick. If you've ever used a gimbal before, you're aware you got this little joystick to control it. And then there looks like there is some LED lights on the top, which is a Bluetooth and manual, and then battery. So let's see if we got any battery. Oh, looks like we might have full battery. So we're not connected, so let us get the app. We will try to just turn on our camera, scan this QR code. Yes. And that's going to take us to their website and then take us to the App Store. So it's a legit app. It's in the App Store. It only has a 2.1 rating, which is not very good. Out of 43 people rated it, and it's a 2.1 rating. So, and that's, unfortunately, that's a downside with some of these companies that come out with this, is they put a lot of their research and development into the actual product, and it seems like sometimes, and I'm not sure if this is it yet, but sometimes the app falls short because of that. So let's see what we got here. So it's already, one good thing already, it's found the Steady V2 already, so I'm just gonna hit connect there. Bluetooth pairing, yes. So you gotta have location on. You gotta register as required. Ugh. Not a big fan of that. I would like to just jump in and get going. So we will put in an email address.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we're gonna activate our account, which is activating the gimbal. Success. Jeez, oh Pete. Okay, let's turn this off for a second, because I think it needs to be off so we don't jack up the motors. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I got it in. Okay, can it not handle the weight of my phone? Jesus. Okay. The battery died on it. So let's give it a fair shake. Maybe the battery was dead, or maybe it was just, I don't know. We're gonna plug it in for a little while and we'll move on from that. Hopefully we have a better reaction when we come back to it. I mean, I use the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's not a super light phone, but I also have the Note 20 Ultra sitting here, so we can try that. It's a lot lighter, but I like big phones, so if this does not work with big phones, it's not going to work for me. I can try with, I have an iPhone mini, that my wife has one, my son has one, so I could try one of those, but really that's, I mean, I would like to use this. My thought when they emailed this to me and asked if I wanted to check it out was to almost use it like B-roll, like I'm using my DJI Pocket over here to get the B-roll. I imagine having this with my iPhone in it, so I have really good phone, video quality. And then with the AI features, if I'm moving around a little bit, like with a product or something like that, that it would capture that, and I would essentially have a cameraman off to the side. But if it cannot hold my phone or the weight of my phone, then we have a problem. So we will get back to that, and hopefully that was just because it wasn't fully charged and sort of freaked out. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt until we come back. But if we do come back and we have issues, then we will talk about those issues. The next thing I want to talk about are these. And these are options for Mgsafe wallets. Now I have the official Mgsafe wallet upstairs. And the issue that I always had with that was two. It only held a few cards, which is fine, you know, it is what it is. And then it was just the wallet, right? There's nothing else you can do with it. This gives you a little bit, it's like a 2-in-1. It's a wallet and a stand in one same compact wallet style magnetic. It's a Mgsafe wallet that gives you more function. So I have one upstairs that I'm not going to show you because all my cards are in it or whatever, but I've been using it since this came in. I have not used my other one, my official Apple one, since, because I like this one a lot better. So in the packaging, the reason I have different ones is they have different sizes. Now the Apple official one is one size. So if you get the iPhone mini, it fits like perfect on the back. You get the iPhone 12, it's, you know, a little bit in the middle type of thing. And then if you get the 12 Pro Max like I have, then it's a little bit smaller on the back, doesn't really fit to the edges and all that stuff. Well, these guys at Jazeer, or Jaser or something like that, they have different sizes for the different ones. So I'll throw some B-roll in here to where you guys can see what I'm talking about with it on the different phones. I have a 12 Pro Max here right in front of me. I also have a 12 Pro and then a 12 Mini, as I mentioned earlier. So in the package, you're also going to get this metal disc. You don't have an Apple iPhone 12. You technically, I think you could stick this on like at the back of any phone or the inside of a case or something like that and still be able to get the functionality of having a MagSafe wallet. But let's just verify. And their little tiny instructions. Doesn't really say. Alright, so I mean, we don't need instructions for a MagSafe wallet, but pretty much you can use this if you don't have an iPhone 12 with a MagSafe. So you can use this on any other phone or an older iPhone or even an Android. And then, so the case itself, this is the one for, I believe this is the one. So they have, the sizes are big, middle, and small. And the colors are Baltic Blue, California Poppy, Saddle Brown, and Black. This is California Poppy. So as you can see, it's a bigger wallet. One disadvantage of that there is a negative to these that I don't really like is that because there is larger sizes, they didn't take into, like, there's no stitching in here to make the card only go down so far. So because it's larger, your card will go down a lot farther. And I find it a little bit more difficult to get out, but it has the same like thumb press out thing like the Apple one has. So this will hold the same thing. It holds 2 cards, which is usually all I have in there is my ID and my credit card. But for some reason I thought it could hold more, but it doesn't. But the big thing about this is you have the stand. So as you can see here, you're getting a little bit more functionality with this. So you can put it down like this, you know, watch your TikToks this way, but you could also rotate it around and watch it this way in landscape. So that's pretty dope. I mean, like I said, I've liked it. The one that I'm using is blue, so we'll just pop these open. What do we got here? Here's the middle, which would be for your normal iPhone 12. So this is the same color. Let's find a different color. So here's a small Baltic Blue, which is the Baltic Blue is the one that I'm using, but I'm using a big version. So as you can see here, the size comparison is there's a big size difference. Obviously, as much of a size difference as there is with the iPhone 12, there's just as much with these wallets. So this one should be the medium blue. So I can give you the 3. Obviously, at this point, sometime I have thrown B-roll in here of them on all of them, but so very small difference between the, you know, Mini and the 12, and then the Pro obviously is the next level up. So anyways, I think these are cool just because they give you the stand option as well. The wallet portion works just as good as the official Apple one. So this was originally on Kickstarter, which I must have forgot. I've had these for a little while, so my bad there. Their goal was $5,000 and they reached almost a little bit over $18,000 with 519 backers. Is this obviously it's fully funded. I'm just trying to see when it's going to make it to market. So okay, so it's not much cheaper than the Apple one. I think the Apple one's 50. This looks like it's going to be 40 when it hits market. So I'll leave a link. Like I said, there'll be a link for everything down below. Like I said, big difference between this one and the Apple one. One, you're getting, it's almost like a custom size for whatever phone that you have. You also get the 3M metal disc to where you can use it with other products other than the iPhone 12. And then the stand. I mean, so you're getting more function for the price. And like I said, it seems to be about $10 cheaper. So again, there'll be a link for that down below. So this is something I think could be very handy for people right now, especially if you're working from home. So this comes in like this felt case. I'm assuming that it comes with this case, but I'm not sure. Okay, so this is another thing that was on Kickstarter. So like I said, this is the iSwift Pi. And I'll just read their description of it and then we'll look at it. But it's a paper-thin, durable laptop desk for bed and office. So again, you can see this thing is like super, super thin. Unfolds in seconds, easy to store and carry, 6 transformations, improved posture for boosted productivity, a must-have for work from home. So right now you can pre-order it. This is insane. They had almost 4,000 backers and got pledging or backing of $420,000. So obviously you can see there was a need or a want from this. So they have, I think this is the Max? Let me double check. Because they have a regular and then they have a Max, which I believe mine is the regular that I have here. So they have this one and then they have a Max as well, which gives you, obviously a larger surface. I'm going to attempt. So here's the different ways you can do this. You can have a pad. So if you just need like a pad for like writing, or just you're on your bed, maybe you're laying on your stomach or whatever, and you want you want to put your laptop on something that isn't going to be a little wobbly, you have just the pad. Then you have a desk with 2 heights. So you can fold it one way and lift up 7.5 inches, and then another way to get it up 8.6 inches. And then it has a stand with 4 different sitting angles as your laptop stand. So the laptop with the 4 different angles, it's like, just the angle of your laptop keyboard. You could also use this for your iPad or, really anything. Material looks like you could just wipe it down. It's stain resistant, scratch resistant, and waterproof. It'll hold up to 44 pounds, which is insane. And it's wobble-free magnetic design, so once it's in position, it should stay in position. Yeah, and you've seen these kind of things before. Let me see the price on these. Looks like they're gonna be about $100 for the one that I have here, and then like about $145 for the Max. They're also gonna have a forest green version, a sunrise orange, and a pearl white. The green is premium PU leather, which is different from the regular, so that's interesting. Okay, so they sent me this little piece of paper because obviously this isn't production. I also don't think it's gonna come with the felt carrying case. So, this has got to be not difficult, right? So we got that, and then this goes down and then back. Okay. I wasn't going out enough, right? Does this thing? Yeah, okay. Okay, so where do I do that? Okay. So here that's got to be the Max position there. So that's like your 8.6. Okay, everything's locked into place, so that's you're not gonna fall down on you. So it's nice for like sitting in bed and then have it on your lap. And then we got there. Let me refer. So then this one, this is 7.5, so you're a little bit lower. Obviously you don't have the leg room in here. So this one's more, at your desk or lifting up a little bit. So we got those. And then for the others, one side, this side would lay down, and then this side would be up. Okay, so you got this position here. So you got that position here. You got this position back here. So that's, we've looked at the pad, and then 2, that's 3, 4. And then I guess you could do this. So anyways, I mean, I think this is really cool. I'm actually going to take this upstairs tonight and watch some NBA playoffs in bed on my iPad. And this will be nice because usually I have it like sitting on my lap, and then when I fall asleep it smacks me in the face. So this I can put over my legs and watch a little basketball. All right, I'm down with that. So again, I'll leave a link for this down below. It looks like obviously it's fully funded, so I'll leave a link for it down below, so we'll check that out. So iSwift Pi. I like that a lot. All right, let's take a look at our gimbal. I'm gonna leave it plugged in, and let's see what we got here. So we're gonna power it up. Oof. I have everything unlocked, right? Something. Okay, I'm going to refer to the manual just to be safe. I don't want to dog this thing out. Okay, so let's turn it off. Okay, so I've unfolded the gimbal. Screw up the knob. Oh, see? The instructions. Okay, so this thing needed to be all the way up. See? My bad. Read the instructions, kids. Read the instructions. So then we shall put the phone in. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So with any gimbal or anything like this, you want to get it semi, centered and like leveled. Okay, so let's turn this on. Oh, okay. I feel like I should take back everything that I said at the beginning, but I'm gonna leave it in there because somebody else could make the same mistake. Don't make the same mistake I made. So let's flip this around. Okay. So what does this do? Oh wow. So you can zoom. Let me show you guys on this camera here. So it's because it's connected Bluetooth, you can zoom in and out. Now granted, it's using the front-facing camera to do, or I'm using the front-facing camera. I mean, you can do the other way. And you have the same thing. It'll go from the ultra wide to the wide. But I mean, most of the time you're using this, I think you're going to be using it in selfie mode if you're using it by yourself. So let's go to video. And then we got the gestures. Let's try these gestures out, right? Let's see what we got here. Let's see if it'll switch. Okay, so we want, this is landscape. Oh, do I have to press gesture? Okay. Gesture control. This way. Let's go sideways. No? Let's go sideways. No? Let's have the light. Oh, now I gotta turn this little light on. I did. Whoa. Oh, okay, that's dope. Okay. All right. You guys have got me. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this a little bit in frame. I'm going to unplug it because I think we got enough juice. That wasn't the issue. So look at that. Dude, this is sick. Okay, so then I want to stop. Right? Turn off smart tracking. Still smart tracking, so I want to turn it off. Do I do this? Okay, well, gesture, whatever. I really don't care. Stop. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Switch between thumbs up, portrait, thumb right. So this. Right? This way. Has to be a certain thumb. Switch between landscape and portrait mode. Oh, 2 hands. You gotta do 2 hands. Oh! This thing is sick. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, so Bluetooth connection was dope, super fast. Look at this. I have some microphones, some lab mics for the iPhone that I've checked out. This is an insane setup.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay. Let's just see what else we got here. So like I said, the power button, the joystick, shutter button, zoom slide. You can adjust the speed of the follow. Pan follow, all lock, point of view follow. Follow speed, you have general, shooting with general speed, slow for shooting slow follow, medium, and fast. Wow. I am thoroughly impressed. Wow, okay, what else we got here? So we have, looks like some filters. I'm gonna stop this, okay. Okay, so you got some filters that are built in as well. So you have original, beauty. Oh, the app just crashed. Okay. So maybe that's part of the reason. Okay, so we got beauty. Okay, it's working now. Let me flip the thing back around. Flip the camera. Beauty. Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, there's different, it's like Instagram filters, right? So, I mean, you can do whatever you want. There's black and white. There's a bunch of filters. I'm going to go original. Then you got, let's see, the settings. App just crashed again. Now I see the 2.1 or whatever it had, but okay. So here's in the settings, you can adjust video resolution. So you can do from 720 60p all the way to 4K 30 frames. I'm sorry, 4K 60 frames. They're out of order. 60's first as you're going up, but whatever. So you can do 4K 60. So I'm going to do 4K 30 because that's what we're recording this video in. And then you can do the working mode is pan, tilt, follow right now, or you can do pan follow, all lock, or POV follow. The follow speed, like we talked about. Motor response, you can adjust. Roll auto rotation. Left, right stick, you can change for pan or roll. There's a ton of different options in here. Auto calibration. You can, it's got the device name, firmware, blah, blah, blah. You have, it looks like, okay, you can turn on the light on your camera. You have face tracking and object tracking settings, and then home. I don't really care about home. Then you can do slow motion. These are the different options. Time lapse. So this is built-in time lapse, and it looks like you can adjust so you can do like a different, motion for the time lapse, which is I really like that a lot. And then obviously you have photo and moment. So I want to see what this moment. Oh, okay. Moment is like the Inception or like Stranger Things, like where it'll rotate. So let's see if we can do that real quick. Okay, so we'll do 180. Okay, so it's got a couple different modes too. So you have, okay, so it's not just that. It's moment, I guess, is so you set it up. So you have lucky time. I don't know, that just looks like it's panning back and forth. You have dynamic, which is gonna do like the twisty thing. You have a dolly zoom, which is really cool. And if you don't know what that effect is, like the person in frame is sort of stationary, but with the way you're zooming and moving the gimbal at the same time, where the background will compress on them or move away from them. Let's see, smart motion time lapse, panoramic video, fantastic rotation, and then the inception where you do the full. Let's try that. Let's do the one. Okay, so it's counting down. It's got music. It's smooth though. Video synthesis. So it records it with the music. Okay, so I'll save that video. Let's see what the other stuff they got done. And you can turn the music on and off, so, okay. Okay, so, no disrespect to every other company that sent something out for this video. This iSteady V2 has stolen the show. This thing is amazing. This will be, let's see if we can, let's get this going. Hold on, look at this. Oh, I gotta flip the camera. It's looking at me in the monitor over there. That's all I'm doing, and then now it's not only is it tracking me, but it's recording at the like it recorded right away. Gosh, that's awesome. Okay, big huge shout out to Hohem. I'm super late on all of these products for this video, but Hohem, man, you guys have killed it with this thing. This thing is amazing. What's the price on this thing? Let's see what we got here. This thing's got to be $1 million. I'm joking, but it's worth it. Okay, this is nuts. This thing is $129. So this isn't out yet. The release date on this is June 2nd. Wow, that is okay. So $129. It'll be available at midnight, June 2nd. I'm looking at the emails they sent. This is, I mean, I have a feeling I'm going to do a complete separate video on this gimbal alone. So just consider this just a little tease, because I think I'm gonna do another full video on this and record the whole video using the lav set that I have for the iPhone, laved up, and just sort of go somewhere and sort of test it out, like outside, and like, I mean, that is really good face tracking. Bravo, man, bravo. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you can leave a big thumbs up. If you've got to subscribe, you can do that down there below. Again, make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna be doing another video on this iSteady version 2 from Hohem. They knocked it out of the park on this thing. This thing is ridiculous. So that's gonna be it. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.